Well, I'm really happy for that group of guys, especially Coleman. This is year 4 for him in this game, and he truly has a great understanding and appreciation for this game and what Braggin Rights is all about. But he did an unbelievable job of remembering the tough night we had last year and helping in preparation for our guys this year. When you've got Marcus and Quincy, Justin, who have not been a part of this, and a group of freshmen, words don't do it justice till you step on that court. And so really proud of Coleman. Quincy, career high. He's back from his wrist. He's a violent driver of the basketball. He's so aggressive, and his mentality is that of a grown man. Was there any doubt who the best player on the court was? It's when Terrence rebounds and he can get out in transition like that. We're a pretty special basketball team. I was very pleased with our first half. I thought we shared it, but everything we do is all based on the defensive side. This team guarded especially well in the first half, and that gets us going in transition. But a lot of guys to talk about it. Thought a lot of really positive things, but I'll find something to try to work on and figure out. Maybe our second half defense, but my hat's off to Dennis. He's got a great group of guards there, and I thought we did a really good job tonight on them, especially early. But I wish them nothing but the best, and hope they win them all from here on out.
How big of a factor was the kind of physical and mental maturity of your team tonight in this game?
Oh, I think it's pretty nice to have 23-year-olds that have been in weight room for 5 years and have been through some things. And like I've said many times with this group, their attention to detail is really, really good. And I hope it relays to our fans, to all of you, our connectivity and our togetherness is pretty good. Like, we didn't practice on Tuesday. I told our guys if they hit 50 in a shooting drill, which I thought was really next to impossible, that I would cancel practice, and it was the first thing we did. The first round we had 23. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna have a good day of practice. So we did it, we do it 4 times, and the next round, boom, 50. And you would have thought that it was New Year's Eve, or we had just won the national championship, the party and the celebration that we had, and I had to be a man of my word. We were on the court. Our athletic director came over to watch practice. We were gone. And but that's the connectivity, and that's the attention to detail. I have that much confidence in this group that I knew on Wednesday and Thursday we'd be dialed in. So age has a lot to do with that.
Brad, you've had All-American players here. What makes Terrence different, unique?
Well, athletically, he's just so special. There was a sequence, I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that by anybody. And my goodness, I sat on the sideline with Michael Beasley and Bill Walker, and I don't know if I've ever seen a sequence as freakishly dominating athletically as that was. And his speed, he's so strong. But you compile all of his physical attributes with his incredible, and I mean incredible, work ethic. And I've had some guys that work. This one's at the top of the list. And it's a saying, good things happen to those who work hard. And it's just a combination of all of it. And then I hope everybody gets to see what a wonderful kid he is.
I guess with that connection you talk about, what's led this team to have that?
Maturity. They're playing to win, and it's there's no other agendas. They all are mature enough to understand that winning helps all of them. There's no me. There's none of that. It's all about their approach. They have fun together. They're connected. They're like personalities. There's no knuckleheads. I mean, it is just everything you can think of that you would want to have in a connected team. Right now we have, and that's pretty cool.
With the exception of stretching the second half, you took care of the ball really well tonight against their pressure defense. Is that an emphasis this week, or?
Does anybody know what OER is, offensive efficiency rating? We're at 1.7 OER. I shouldn't tell that. Now nobody will press us. I was begging for the press. We're at 1.7 OER against a press, which is elite. Anytime you're above 1, it's really good. We were begging for it. And we just keep it simple. We've got multiple handlers. I don't know, what was our turnovers? We had 10. In a game where we scored 97, I'll live with that every day. And, we can pass. We can, we're starting to shoot the ball. If Marcus makes anything tonight, and as we're wide open, goodness. So I relish it. I hope we got big guards you can throw over. We got speed and athleticism. Guarding us in 94 feet is hard, I think.
17 assists tonight. How much is that synergy growing offensively?
Yeah. Well, if you simplified everything, I mean, it was just a ball screen and kind of booty ball and getting into where we need to go. And we got multiple guys who can do it. And when you can play in space, it helps. And then, again, it was the ball movement in the first half was incredible. I thought we had a couple opportunities in the second half to maybe make an extra pass. But again, we do a lot of extra pass stuff, and it's starting to pay off.
How many actual offensive sets have you run the last couple of games? Seems like it's almost all just ball screen and go.
2 tonight. I got a whole big play card. Yeah, I got a whole big play card. 2. Really complicated, huh? Games about Jimmys and Joes and not overcomplicated. And I hope nobody screenshots that. But no, it's not complicated. And we did 3 or 4 different things out of those things, but very simple tonight.
It seems like every time you talk to your guys, they talk about defense and kind of where they're at in terms of their commitment to it. So I'm just wondering maybe when you kind of saw all of that come together with this group and the emphasis that they have on it.
Well, we're still not there. The second half will give me a lot of ammunition over Christmas to come back at. But we're trying to win possessions. And this group's mature enough to handle that. Our mistakes are fewer and fewer in scouting report. You can do that with a veteran team. That helps. I knew we'd be old. I knew we would have size and physicality. And then it was just connecting the dots. I thought we had some really positive things in Spain that, I said on our trip, I said we can really guard. But a big piece of that was going to be guard and wing rebounding, and so it's just all kind of coming together. But we got a long way to go and 19 league games, so yeah, long way to go.
We just have time for one
Brad,
more. We got to wrap it up.
Feels like you're getting consistency from Coleman, Quincy, and Marcus a little bit offensively. What does that do for Terrence and just this team?
Yeah, a lot. I think that's one of the things just in playing the way we're playing is we're basically pick your poison. Who do you want to stop? And, Coleman is a pick and pop guy. You saw it tonight. If you let him get his feet set, he's going to make it. And we're not just one-dimensional. We're not just a Terrence Shannon basketball team. He had 30 tonight, but, you leave Quincy open. That opens up the floor. Space is what the game is about, and we're able to space. And when you do that, that's why our 2-point field goal percentage is, I don't know what it is now, but it was 1 or 2, 3 in the country, something like that. That's why it's high, is we got guys who can score in there because we can create space based on our shooting.